Oh, 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 oh.
This is Delia and the Beats. Give me a beat, Pete.
Do I really give you a beat? It's your song.
Yeah.
What's the beat?
Ring, ring, there goes the telephone. Ring, ring, there it goes again. Ring, ring, isn't someone gonna get that? Ring, ring, is anybody there? Bye!
Okay. We're back.
Back in action.
Because we're gonna. Okay, can you tell me the lyrics? No. Just tell me the lyrics.
Ring, ring, there it goes again. Ring, ring, isn't someone gonna get that? Ring, ring, is anybody there?
Okay, that's Julia's version, but like. It's not copyrighted, so we're thinking maybe we sell it.
Yeah,
We'll sell it to
Katy Perry. And I'm gonna hear you ring. Your telephone.
You think she's gonna come out with a song that sounds exactly like one of her other songs, but she just slightly changes the lyric?
She's gonna love it so much.
And I'm gonna hear you ring. I was trying to be Rihanna, and we have different views of Rihanna. Because I was like, she'd be like, ring, ring.
The story on my phone, searching for the caller, but they keep avoiding me.
You're just turning their songs into your song. You're supposed to just use their voice.
All right.
Come on, give us some Christina Aguilera.
And California. Or you could do like Shakira, like telephone, la la la.
Telephone, la 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 la.
Telephone, la 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 la. Read.
Alright, I feel like I need to give you a curveball, like Bob Marley. Woke up this morning,
Heard
heard the phone ring. 3 little rings. Nobody gets it. Is anybody on? Nobody answer my call.
Bob.
Ooh, it's really bright.
Justin Bieber.
Oh,
He'd be
yeah.
like, baby, answer my phone.
I went totally different direction. I was like, girl, you got that ring and
Would you just answer my telephone?
is it too late now to answer your phone?
Ring, ring, ring.
Oh man, Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide. Answering your telephone. Just kidding.
My the first song that came to my mind was like, who sings it?
Jason Derulo.
Like tonight.
What?
I'm trying not to sing.
Neo?
Yeah.
Is that
The
Neo?
Pitbull's in that song, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think so. Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah.
Right.
Won't you answer your phone tonight?
That was definitely Pitbull. Oh no, that was Neo.
You make me wanna call you tonight.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna answer.
If you don't answer your phone,
Maybe tomorrow.
baby.
Mr. Worldwide, here to answer your call.
I almost said Lady Gaga, and then I was like, "Can't let you want, but it's nobody else."
She already stole
It's
my
already
song.
happened.
She knew I was writing it. She stole it.
Freaking lady.
Freaking Gaga.
That's her. Mrs. Gaga.
Mrs. Gaga.
Oh, that's good stuff. What else you got?
I don't know. Who else? Cher. Cher's a hard one.
It's like low. Low and in the throat. What's the like
one of the
newer
things you're
Cher
afraid
song that
of.
everybody likes?
I don't
Or
know.
used to like? Dang it.
Oh, what? What's her name? She sang. She was in The Bodyguard. What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it Whitney Houston?
Mm.
I'm like blanking on all these people.
And that's all the phone. Cause I'm calling you. It works with everything. I sound just like her.
Yeah. That was really fantastic. Whitney? Whitney, did you come back from the grave?
Well, I got a good one. Elmo.
Oh, God. La 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 la, la 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 la, answer the phone. Wait, no. What's the word? Oh. Ring, 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 ring. The phone is ringing.
No one's home.
Answer my phone call, bitch. I'll get my clock.
Elmo's so abusive.
He's so violent.
Oh. Yeah. Good time.
Anyway.
Did I ever tell you that I was writing a song in my house when I was like, I don't know, 13? I like just
No.
started learning to play guitar. I was writing music, but like the music I was writing was so stupid. Like it was like,
Let's hear it. It can't be worse
I
than
don't know.
mine.
I honestly, I was
What?
thinking,
You don't remember your own songs?
I remember them after that.
All right, go ahead.
But no, I was just like, I want to hold hands in the sun and the sky is blue and
Yeah,
there's
not as
grass.
good as mine.
Like,
No,
just
mine
like
was way better.
trying to be emotional and like, you know, not winning, just whatever. Then I got a phone call on like our landline because I'm an old lady, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I answered the phone and somebody on the phone was like, so you want to hold hands
What?
in under the sun with the sky being blue?
Who?
And I was like, click. And I was just really scared. The end.
Did you ever find out who it was?
No. So I had like, there was like a boy like my brother's age that
Yeah.
lived like our backyards touched, right?
Yeah.
So like if he wanted to cross over to the street instead of walking all the way around, sometimes he would like cut through our yard.
Right.
And sometimes he would even cut through our house, like go through like our back door because it went right into the garage and just cross through the garage.
Right.
And I guess in my mind I was like, it's probably boys being stupid. But I still to this day don't know if it was like a grown man or a little boy.
That's terrifying, and I'm glad you didn't get murdered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably did.
You did get murdered?
Probably.
Oh.
Who's to say we're alive right now?
So I didn't really cut my finger? Wow. What?
Oh my god,
Cat
do
down
you
there?
want to still be friends when we die? I'm gonna haunt you so hard. You know I'm gonna go first.
No.
What's our sign? Like,
I'm a Cancer.
no. Like, I die.
Yeah.
You alive.
Oh, and then you're supposed to send me a sign.
Yeah, what's our thing?
It's got to be something like weird, because I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna open a door, because then I'll be like,
yeah,
okay.
like, oh, a feather fell from a bird and
It's
now
got to
it's
be like
pierced in.
something like funny.
Yeah.
Like a ghost finger in the butthole.
You're like, whoa.
Yours not-
Wait, I swear someone just put their finger in my butt.
But nobody's around.
That was so scary.
Oh, I farted. I told you, I'm like super gassy. It's like real bad tonight.
I don't know. I gotta think about it. What if it's a song? No.
Our sign?
Yeah, like what if I play you a song?
Yeah, but it's got to be like a super unique song that you would never hear anywhere. There once was a man that to see the name of the ship was
The
a
Billy of Tea.
The winds blew up her bow, it down and below, my bully boys blow.
She said blow. So become
It's here.
you. That song will just come on. And you'll know. You'll know because there'll be a part in the middle that wasn't there before. What was that, dude?
What?
I don't know. It sounded like a weird sound. You fart again? It was like, I don't know. Like metal. Anyways.
Well, that was fun.
I don't know if any of this is usable materials, but I love
It
it.
definitely is.
Oh yeah?
This is a mini-sode.
Is that the only song you ever wrote?
Yeah, no, I think so. That was like my biggest hit.
I can see that.
Yeah.
What about like your kids?
Have they ever wrote songs?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Not as far
Not
as
like
I'm aware.
memorable.
Mm-mm. No. I did come across this video of Blake the other day though, and she used to say chocolate milk weird. And I recorded it and I found it in my memories. So I used to say chocolate, and she would go, chocolate. I'm like, okay.
Like she's friends.
Yeah, literally. She would go, chocolate. And I'm like, okay, say milk. And she'll say, belk. I'll be
Milk.
like, okay, so say chocolate milk, and she go, chocolate milk. It was so funny.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Why did you send that to me?
I don't know.
That's rude.
I'm sorry. It was a good one.
Layla's like just now like starting to say her like words more clearly, but she's like putting her own twist on them, and it's so freaking cute.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying like putting like a Y at the end of everything.
Uh-huh.
She's like, it's a Bali.
Oh, that's so cute.
Like, and I get confused of what she's talking. I'm like, what's Bali?
Mm-hmm.
What's Bali? And she's like, Bali. She'll like hand me a ball. I'm like, ah.
That's so cute.
She'll be like, she was saying Poppy, and like she calls her grandpa Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy is Troll's Poppy.
Yeah.
Could be so many things. I'm like, why is she saying Poppy right now? Well, she's talking about we're blowing bubbles.
Oh,
and she's going pop,
Poppy.
pop, pop, and then she's going Poppy, Poppy, Poppy.
That's so cute.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh,
Poppy.
that's adorable.
And she goes, oh.
That's it?
Yeah, we go,
so cute.
and I go, oh, I remember. She goes, oh.
Do I look as cute? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
Thanks.
Oh. And she actually does make up her own songs, or maybe she's trying to sing another song. I don't know, but she's just like, sometimes, especially at the dinner table, she'll
That's a banger. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She like
rock
rocks,
on, sister.
rocks back and forth and sings like real soft and sweet. I'm
Mhm.
like trying so hard to like listen. Maybe there's a cue. Maybe she's singing Itsy Bitsy Spider. I don't know, but I can't.
That's so cute.
I can't figure it out.
That's adorable.
Yeah, she's the best ever.
She's pretty cute.
Ever today, 'cause she's just like crying all day.
Well, then now she's the worst. She's just like so
She
cute.
does all that stuff in between.
Yeah.
So cute.
See, that's what like makes up for it. You're like, I need to get out of here, and then she does something cute, and I'm like, oh, I love you so much, and then
Yeah.
she's like crying again. You're like, okay, bye, and then she'll do something cute, and you're like, come back here.
Yeah, she also like always was
Wow. Okay.
Farty and Burpy McGee over here.
Wonder if you can hear it on the microphone.
I don't know.
Because that would be epic
Yeah.
if you could. That was like such a good time.
I really, really hope so. Oh, that
ow.
belly boy blow.
Yeah, because that's what my fart sounds like. Blah.
Threw up everywhere. It was crazy. You guys didn't hear that?
Yeah. It's really wild. It's a wild night.
You're up the butt or belly boy blow. There's gotta be something else.
You could just sing make like a mashup of my song. Because like nobody else knows my song except for our viewers now.
What do you think? Like, what would I sound like?
You could
singing
take
from
like
the other side.
Well, you could no. I'm saying you could take like pieces of other songs, like ring, ring. There goes the telephone. You know what I mean?
I feel like you would think you're for real being haunted. Like, that's terrifying.
Well, if
That
you,
was coming through like your headphones.
yeah, I know that would be that would be really scary. That's why I think you should do it. You would think it was hilarious. You'd be like, "Ah, she's
You'd be like,
scared."
and then I'd be like, haha, got you, bitch. Got you, bitch.
That's when I didn't know it was you. I'd be like, "Here's a bitch," even from the afterlife.
And then I'd be like, I'm Satan.
I'd be like,
Throw your phone in the trash.
throw it away. Just throw the whole thing away. I don't want it.
I'll at least be nice and come through the Alexa so you just throw her away.
Oh, that's fine. I have like 5 of those.
I'm sorry, I said the word.
Oh,
Sometimes,
no.
sometimes it's really annoying when people on podcasts and stuff say the word because then it happens in the house.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, definitely don't say, "Hey, Google."
or I can't think of any other ones.
To say Alexa.
Or Alexa. Hey,
Yeah,
Alexa.
don't do that. There was a video, a YouTuber that I was watching that like just got one,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept saying the name over and over and over,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept like talking to it over and over. And I was watching it on my TV, which happens to be a smart TV that happens to have her on there.
Yeah.
So she kept being like, "What? And you want me to turn it down? Okay."
Oh my god,
Like,
that'd be so annoying.
the volume kept going down and like things kept happening. I was like, "Oh, unsubscribe." Just kidding. I would never. I love you, even though you don't know who it is.
That was me unsubscribing.
I'm always like a little bit afraid to talk about the podcast and like not the TV shows, but like all the podcasts and like YouTube channels that I listen to because I'm afraid that I'm like copying them or something. But like I want to talk about it
I love other podcasts.
because like that's my life right now.
Podcasts?
All I do all day, like even if I'm hanging out with my daughter,
It's podcasts.
doing chores, whatever, going to the dog park, I got at least one headphone in, and I'm
In
like,
your boobies.
yeah, just keep one headphone in the titties, one in my ear.
That's where your other ear is.
I put one headphone on each of my nips, and I just rock it all day.
I was wondering why they look so large. It's just your headphones.
Stop! I'm just pregnant. Stop making fun of me.
It's not your headphone nipples.
No, the headphones go through the crack and then down underneath.
Oh,
so there's a little
right.
pocket down there.
Yeah. That's normal.
Not everyone has a pocket down here to hold stuff. Oh, just me.
Just you.
Anyways,
Doesn't it get sweaty
I
in
thought
there?
I listened.
Don't you get
Yes,
nervous
of
it's
course.
gonna like make your headphones
Listen,
die?
My
What?
headphones are this
The
big.
frick was
They're
that?
the size of my ear hole, and like if I don't have them right back in the case, they will be gone.
Yeah, but it gets like moist in there.
Well, okay, fine. I'll put it in my ear.
No,
That's the only other
then
place.
you're
Now
not
I can't hear
listening
you.
to me.
Half me. Half me can't hear you.
Half of me is deaf.
Anyways, but I was like, oh, I just listened to like a couple, and then I started thinking about it, and I listened to like so many.
So many beatcasts.
Eh?
Beatcasts.
Big guess. Yes.
The beatcasts be nice.
So what you got? Which ones do you listen to?
Podcast?
Yeah.
Do
Do you really listen to them like I do?
Yeah. I listen to a lot of murder ones though.
I don't know how you listen to podcasts like a lot, have 4 kids and a job, and also catch up on every TV show in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm watching. Where do you find time for all of these things?
Honestly, I don't know. It's really funny though because Jameson finds it impressive how fast I watch TV shows.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, I started Firefly Lane," and I was like, "Oh, I love that show." I'm like right at the end, and like I had like 4 episodes to go, and you got through like
I finished it
the
before
whole
you.
first 2 seasons and finished before me.
I finished it in a day and a half. I started it the day before I finished it. Like I finished
just
it the
get,
next day.
Like hyper like obsessed with it something, and then you just can't like
I mean,
get
I
off
do,
of it.
but also like I don't. I can do other things.
Yeah.
Like I don't do other things while I'm watching it because I want to sit down and watch it.
Right.
But I just
That's why
I don't know.
That's why I can do podcasts and not TV, because I can just
Oh, yeah. No.
I
mean,
can do
that.
other things all day.
I do that with podcasts, but not TV. But I don't know. I honestly couldn't even tell you how I get through them so fast. But I do.
The only TV show I did that, like, where I listened on my headphones and kind of watched on my phone, like, here and there, was Love Island, because I felt like it didn't matter that much.
But yeah, I started a middle minute thing.
Yeah.
And
A Million Little Things. Yeah. In case you didn't get that. Yeah, because we were crying about Firefly Lane, which is so good. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it.
Not going to spoil anything for you.
It's only 2 seasons, but it's worth it. It's
but it was only meant to be 2 seasons because it like went along with the book.
Yeah, so good.
So good. And I like that they're not drawing it out. I like that they made it 2 seasons and they're cutting it off before it gets like dragged out.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
I'm not a fan of that.
That show ended like right at the same time as A Million Little Things ended, but I've been watching that show for like years.
A Million Little Things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
How many? Do you know how many seasons there are?
5.
5. Yeah, so I've been watching it for like at least 4 years.
There's 5 on Hulu. I don't know if that's all the seasons.
Yeah.
But I'm watching it on Hulu.
Dang.
And I started today.
Yeah, that's where I watch it.
I started today, and I'll keep you updated on when I'm done. Give me
I was
3 days.
Like upset about Firefly Lane, and then I'm like, now I have to cry to 2 endings of 2 shows. And then she's like, oh, I want to cry again. I'm gonna watch that show.
Dude, I was already crying the first episode.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah,
like,
it starts
that's
really
crazy.
sad. I feel like it starts sad and then it gets better and then it gets sad and then it gets better. It's like has it
great.
It's kind of This Is Us.
Something sad coming because of Gary's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
I already know.
What do you know?
What?
What do you know?
If you want to watch A Million Little Things, just fast forward 30 seconds or more because I'm about to spoil some things.
She's going to spoil the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, literally.
Wait a second.
No, I'm 4 episodes in. 4.
Okay, she's going to spoil 4 whole episodes, so you better...
Well, Gary's girlfriend, not girlfriend. What's her name? Millie?
I'm just going to keep
Kristen.
Listening.
Whatever her name is, she has cancer.
Mm.
They were both in the breast cancer group, and her cancer came back, and she is thinking about not treating it. And she was like, well, how long do I have left to live if I don't do anything? And he's like, you won't even make it a year. Mm-hmm. And like, I can already tell that something is going to happen with her. Mm. She's probably going to like find out that she's pregnant or something, and then she's going to die.
Probably.
You want to tell me?
I don't.
All right.
I just want you to watch this back.
Okay. Because I'm right.
Let's hear all your predictions.
I don't know. I'm literally in the first season, 4 episodes in. I have no predictions whatsoever.
Make some guesses. What other characters you got?
All right. So I think that Delilah and Eddie are going to end up together.
Okay.
Because they're in love. Someone's got to die. Maybe Gary dies. I don't think so, though, because I think I've seen commercials for A Million Little Things, and he's in it, like, the later season.
Right.
So maybe he dies later? I don't know, because, like, I'm so new into this season that, like, I don't really know any of the characters just yet.
Right.
And also, there's a mysterious blue... Who was the assistant? What's her name? Of the guy that died in the first episode.
Oh, I don't remember that far back, really.
Oh.
I hope I don't give anything away by not remembering people.
No, the guy that committed.
Yeah.
He had an assistant in his office when he did it.
Yeah.
And she has this blue folder that like says Delilah on it. And it was filled with papers, and it had like a note that said like look behind the painting on the wall. Okay. And there was another folder.
Yeah. And
she's being like real sneaky about it.
Okay.
And she went in his computer.
I forgot it when it starts. It's kind of more like it's almost like mystery.
Yeah.
Like
and she
stuff
like went
being
in
like
and
uncovered.
Yeah. She went in and like deleted files off of his computer. She's like being real weird. And I think her and him had an affair. She has something to hide.
Right.
I just don't know what it is yet. I just have this weird feeling because then also when everybody found out that Delilah and Eddie were having an affair, she was real weird about it. And she was like, well, people make mistakes sometimes. And she was like making a weird face. I caught on to that, whatever your name is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know any of them yet.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to know each other.
Well, who are the other ones?
Fuck, I don't remember the name. There's the black couple.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
What
Rome?
happens to them? Yeah, Rome.
I don't know.
Rome and Gina?
Oh yeah, he was he's not healthy in the brain right now. He's looking to go to therapy. He's trying to get Maggie, I think that's her name. Maggie. He's trying to get Maggie to be his therapist, but she won't because they're friends. I don't know. I hope Rome doesn't die. I like him.
Me too.
Does he?
I'm not telling you nothing. I just think it would be funny for you to go back and like see what you thought for some reason.
I don't know. I think Rome
and whoever doesn't watch this thinks this portion totally sucks and is boring. So,
well, I think Rome is gonna get help. I really hope he gets help, and I think he will get help.
I believe in you.
I just hope he tells his wife eventually.
Yeah, that would be nice. No secrets.
I know, but like, it's weird because why can't I remember the guy that died? What was his name?
Oh, that's actually a good question.
What the heck was his name? I would keep.
He's like, I feel like he's the main character that never is on the show. I know. Weird. Like he's the one. I keep
wanting to say Ron.
He's the one that like brought the whole friend group together. But
what the heck was his name? It's Eddie, Gary, Rome,
and Ron. I don't know. I feel like they said it a lot in the last episode too. So anyway, do you want to hear about the show I'm watching? Skywalker Ranch. No. Skinwalker Ranch. Did you ever watch it?
I watched the first episode.
Is it boring?
I got bored.
Yeah, it's a little boring. I'm a little disappointed because I think I only have one episode left, and I don't think it's really going anywhere. It's just like a documentary of these.
Yeah, I thought
scientific
it would be a lot
guys.
It sounded a lot more interesting than it actually was.
But there is more interesting things happening.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. But I'm not interested.
Not even in me telling you about it?
All right, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, at first it's just like, oh, we're studying this or looking at this or studying like radiation and like looking at things in different infrared lights and blah, 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 blah. But it's this ranch that like a bunch of creepy things happen on. Some of it's paranormal, some of it's like UFO-y, but it's all just like theories and like people have stories, but nothing's like proven. So there's like this team of scientists that like go in and they're like, we're gonna study things and like get facts and like learn stuff. And they keep getting like little bits of evidence that are really just, well, what does that mean?
What are those?
Like, there's like this area that they decided to observe with like infrared light, or is that what you call like seeing in the dark light?
Singing the dark light?
Seeing in the dark?
Oh, infrared? Yeah.
And I don't know, it's something like that.
Or like night vision.
And there literally is a beam coming from the sky.
That was in the first episode.
To the ground, and like it's the beam is like looking around like this.
Oh.
And they're like, what? There's a beam like of light coming down, but you can't see it in person, but you can see it on the infrared. It's like super weird.
That's weird.
But no explanation. And I guess all their suspicions before was like it was coming from the ground.
Yeah.
And now they're like, well, something clearly is coming from the sky. So like they start to like they send like a drone around and or an up to like observe the land. I don't know. And like the drone like loses all of its battery and like can't go on any further or something. And like that keeps happening. Like their phones die, equipment dies, like everything like their battery drain, like weird stuff. Like somebody's phone is just like going crazy and it's like pushing all the buttons and like moving screens and
That
like
happens to my phone.
just weird stuff keeps happening. And then they actually see like a UFO like more than once.
Mm-hmm.
And like the part I'm at is where it gets a little crazier. They do this like scanner thing. They like drag it behind like a car and it like scans like the ground or like what's underneath the ground.
Right.
And they find like huge like mounds of something. And they're like, it must be like a tunnel or something down there. And they're like, what do you mean? There's a tunnel under the farm? Like, that's so weird. And then they like map it up better and it literally looks like 1,000 feet wide, like almost the shape of like a football.
Yeah.
Like it's like a dome comes to a point and then a dome underneath with a line in the middle. So I think it's like 2 floors.
What?
And like a huge, like, I guess it could be like a spaceship or what you would think like a UFO spaceship would look like.
Right.
Underground below them. So I'm on the episode where they're drilling and the thing is they're terrified to dig.
Yeah.
Because every time they dig, like something terrible happens. Like
what do you mean? Like somebody dies? Or
at
something?
some point I think they decided to like dig somewhere and like the guy that was like working on it was like, oh my god, my head, like it hurt so bad. And he had like unexplainable, even like when he went to the hospital, like his head was like swollen, like between his like head skin and his skull was like swollen in like random places and was like collecting blood or something. Like it was like super dangerous. There's other times like this guy opened this tunnel.
Yeah.
Or not this tunnel, it's like a well.
Right.
And he like lifted the lid and he got radiation burns and like felt nauseous and his heart rate was like out of control and they tested the area for radiation. There's nothing there. The doctor was like, no, you have radiation burns.
That's so weird.
And now I'm at a part where the cow just like dies.
Yeah.
And they don't have any explanation for why it's dead.
Wasn't that in the first episode? Because I saw that.
Well, I don't, maybe a clip of it or
maybe
but
it was.
also that's one of the things that has happened like in the past with like people who've lived there before.
Yeah.
But that they were saying that people that lived there before, they would find like a cow without a spine or like decapitated or something with no traces of any blood, which is like
creepy,
impossible. This one just died.
Right.
Like just died. And they were like, well, let's find out why. So they call like the vet and they come in. And the vet does like a full autopsy, which they kind of show, which is gross.
Ew.
He like cuts it all open. But they were like, this is so crazy to watch someone like try to just do this to an animal.
Yeah.
Knowing that this has happened to other animals within 20 minutes and no traces of any blood.
That's so weird.
That's impossible.
See, this show you make it sound so interesting, but then I actually went to go watch it and I was like, how is she making it through this?
Yeah, it's like slow documentary style. But then they like get into something and you're like, so he does the autopsy and basically it just said that he was like scared to death or like stressed.
Yeah.
Like they were like an animal under severe stress could like have that happen to them.
Just die.
They just die. Like out of shock, I guess. And then they found like video footage because they have like the whole farm is like rigged up. And they found video footage and the cow is like laying down and like looked up like real quick. He's like looking up and like and you see above the tree like a little UFO like flying above the tree, and all the other cows are like running away and like in the part of the branch that they never go to. And they're all like huddled in some corner somewhere, and that cow's just like stunned and then dies.
Oh, that's so weird.
And you see a UFO in the sky at the same time. All the meanwhile, they're discussing digging to see if there's this like tunnel thing under the ground. So they get like this big giant drill, and they like drill like way down in the ground, like 15 feet or something, and they hit something so hard that the drill can't like go through it anymore. So they still don't know what's down there.
Right.
And now they're talking about like digging, but everybody's like scared.
Why do they continue? I mean, I know for science and whatever, but like, I would just let the skinwalkers be, man. Like, let them live their lives.
And they got an alpaca on the farm because they were like, we wonder what would happen. Because when they change things with the land and they change things, like that's when like weird stuff happens.
Yeah.
So like, let's get new animals. Maybe something will happen. They get 2 alpaca, and one of them gets like brutally attacked by like, and the owners are like, we saw there was like 3. They were like, I don't know how to describe it, like dogs, but they were like,
is this the one that they shot
coyotes or like wolves? No, that's the story they were telling about in the past. So this is a new thing.
Oh, okay.
They like they bring like, yeah, and he's like suffering and like, and you hear him like screaming and like running. This
That's
little
so
alpaca,
sad.
and they're all so sad, and they're like they like call the vet in to like stitch him up and stuff, and they put him in like a more protective like thing. And then this like expert lady comes over and she's like, I think this like cage will protect them unless they're coming from the sky. And everyone's like,
okay,
I never thought of that.
They probably will come from the sky.
Yeah, because like dog wolves just fall from the sky all the time.
I mean, in Skinwalker land, yeah, probably.
Yeah. And so this is in Utah. Do you want to go?
Absolutely. My cousin lives in Utah.
Hit 'em up.
Potato. Oh, wait, no, that's Idaho. Never mind. Never mind.
Potato.
Potato. I got confused.
Yeah, so I'm almost done that. I'm going to need a show. What do you got?
A Million Little Things.
I know. That's my show. What else? What do you got?
That's what I'm watching.
What do you got
right
that
now.
I didn't watch?
Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
I swear to you, it's such a good show.
Okay.
It's so good. It's so good.
Is that the like really like
Gangster.
sexual one?
No.
Are you sure? Sassy? They're real sassy.
I don't even know what you're saying.
There are a lot of nudie
No.
nudes.
No.
Oh. There's one that like
There's a lot of cursing.
There's one that Neil was watching. I was like, this is not porn. They're just in olden time clothes, so you think it's not, but it is.
It's like set back in the 1920s or something.
Maybe that's why I'm getting them confused.
I don't know, but it's like these gangsters that that like
that's the thing.
run
Gangsters
town.
is like not my thing.
It's not my thing
Okay,
either.
okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. I swear, Ron, it's not.
Fine, I'll try it.
You gotcha. You gotcha. You put.
You puts? Your butts. Fine, well then I'm going to give you 10 podcasts to listen to.
Okay.
Well, clearly, Ladies and Tangents is my favorite.
It's a good one. Please
that's
hold.
like the only one I like. Patreon with, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can take all my money. I don't care. I want to listen to you all day and all night, every day.
Yeah.
And I love Wild Till 9.
Yeah, I've listened to that one a couple times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You like Lord
I didn't
DIY.
I didn't like follow it, but I've listened to a couple like random episodes.
You know, boyfriend Jeremy.
Yeah.
He was dating the girl from Pentatonics,
Interesting.
the Asian girl,
Yeah.
and he has a tattoo on his finger of her initials, and she has a tattoo on her finger of his initials, and they were like engaged and stuff.
Awkward.
Yeah. He's getting it removed,
I hope so.
and apparently it's very painful.
Yeah. But if it's that tiny, maybe not as painful.
And I listened to Office Ladies.
Don't know that. I'm assuming that's a take of The Office.
It's Pam and Angela
Oh.
from The Office.
Yeah.
They go through every episode and all the details and all the behind the scenes. And like, I like it because they have a lot of podcasts that do that. Like, they go through shows and stuff. But this one, like, I don't have to go back and rewatch the episodes because I've seen them so many times.
Right.
So, like, and it's cool because now I'll watch it with like a different light. Like, I watch it and I'm like, oh, that guy had to lay there for 6 hours to get that scene, or whatever. Like, I think it's cool.
That's
and cool. I listened to
I listened to
Smartless.
Nope, never heard of it.
That one is Jason Bateman and Will Arnett.
Okay.
You know these people?
I know Jason Bateman. I feel like
You do know Will Arnett. He's like the voice of all the truck commercials and the Reese commercials.
Yeah. Okay.
And nope.
Seth Rogen.
No.
Okay.
BoJack Horseman.
Oh, yeah.
And Lego Movie.
Okay.
And Lego TV show where they build Legos. Anyway. And Sean Hayes.
Sean Kingston.
He's in Will and Grace.
And
yeah. Dr. Seuss. Cat in the Hat.
Cool. This is awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, they're really funny, and then they interview like super famous people. So that's fun. You're like, imagine a life I will never have.
Yeah.
Till now.
All 11 of you.
And
I watched I can't remember the name of the crime podcast I listened to.
Oh yeah, there's like ones that I pop in occasionally too. Like that. I mostly just want to listen to people like talking and hanging out because I just want to keep it light and I'm just going through my day. But if I want to like focus and listen, sometimes I'll put on like a ghosty one. Like,
it's really driving me nuts.
2 Girls, 1 Cup. Nope.
What?
2 Girls, 1 Ghost.
Sir.
2 Girls, 1 Ghost. Or the other, This Is Why We Drink. You listen to that?
No. I've never.
Oh, and That's Why We Drink. That's what it's called.
Oh.
That's like they tell ghost and true crime.
Got it.
Every episode.
What the heck is
you
the
would
name
like that
of
one?
Podcast? Like, if you know, you know.
Violated.
Frick.
I don't know.
Please hold.
Showing my butt to the world. Don't look, world. And I've been listening now to the Tripod. It's like the Cry Guys. You know them?
Crime Junkies. God.
Do they just tell like one crime story every
episode? But they also, so Crime Junkies is a very, very, very famous podcast.
Okay.
They have like trillions and trillions of followers.
Right.
And they do like one episode. They try to do stories that are not popular.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and she has like a nonprofit organization that like helps families that are like victims of crimes
Yeah.
and like families that are still looking for their loved ones. She has like all this shit going on. I think she has like multiple podcasts too. I think she
That's
has like
cool.
2 or 3 of them. Anyway,
love that for
it's a
her.
good podcast. Crime Junkies.
Okay, I might give that a try.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I was gonna say,
okay, let's switch. But
honestly,
okay, let's switch back. Honestly, you go.
I was about to say, but I see TikToks. I like love that podcast, but I see TikToks of people making fun of it all the time.
Yeah.
Which, if you actually listen to it, you would think they were funny, but like
Yeah.
if you've never listened to it, you won't. But like the one girl's name is Ashley Flowers, and then the other girl's name is Britt.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, and when they introduce themselves, the girl goes, "Hi, I'm Ashley Flowers," and the other girl goes, "And I'm Britt." And it's just, yeah,
So funny.
Anyway,
Yeah, I
go
get
listen.
you.
Great podcast.
Like, gotta be there kind of thing.
Yeah. If you listen to it, you'll know.
Yeah. I'll check it out. Honestly,
Maybe.
the one podcast I listened to, I might get it wrong, but like the true part,
The truest
the
podcast.
one podcast I ever listened to, the true
boys.
true honest.
Mm-hmm. The
What?
honesty. We're in the honest pod.
No, the true crime
Mm-hmm.
podcast I listened to that was so good. I'm pretty sure it was called Up and Vanished.
Okay.
And it's all one story, but he's like I was gonna say private investigator. He's is that what? No. He's the
I don't know.
he just on his own is gathering information, but he's not licensed or equipped. What am I trying to say? God. He's an investigator, but he's like just working for himself and like telling the story on the podcast,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
He's like wants to know why this person went missing. So he's like interviewing like people who were already interviewed by cops like back in the day and like talking to like
Yeah.
family members and her friends and like just go, but he ends up like uncovering things that they were never able to
Right.
in the case.
Yeah.
And it turns like a cold case back into a hot
worm
one.
case.
And he makes it so hot.
Like soup.
It's like,
He makes it into a soup case.
and like, so like, it's just so exciting because like, as it's like all happening in real time and you're like with him while it's happening and listening to like actual interviews of other people. And it's just like very,
Yeah. It's exciting.
he'll be like, I was thinking today I should call that guy because he said he knows something about this. And he'll like call him right on the phone right there and like they'll have like an interview and like you're just like part of it all. It's so exciting.
Wow.
Like
I
normally
feel like that's a type of thing
when
that
they
I would
talk
like.
about like a cold case,
Mhm.
it's like it's really interesting and then it just leaves you hanging.
I know.
That's the worst.
I like when they solve it.
Yeah, and this one like he's literally uncovering stuff as it's going. Like it's wild.
That's weird.
Best podcast.
That's crazy.
And then I stopped listening because I think there was a new season, but it was about like a different story.
Oh, lame.
And I was into the other story, but
Oh. It's kind of like when they get a new cast of Love Island. You're like, I like
Yeah.
the old cast.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you I also listen to Tripod,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, "Do you know who the Try Guys are?" And you were like, "Oh, crime." Do you know?
No.
You don't know who the Try Guys
The
are?
Muffin Man?
Okay, well, do you know BuzzFeed?
Yeah.
Okay, BuzzFeed hired a bunch of people that became famous and then treated those people very poorly
Yeah.
or didn't give them creative freedom or whatever. And a lot of them split off and like did their own YouTubes.
Right.
The Try Guys is one of them.
Hmm.
I was hoping you knew who they were. There's like some big drama.
Nope.
Basically, one of them cheats on their wife
Mhm.
with a staff member and gets kicked out of Try Guys. And
Oh no.
and you know how they found out? Because someone on the internet was like, "I seen you with that girl," and posted photos.
Oh no.
And then he had to like tell everyone that happened, and it was a big explosion. And they couldn't even keep it private, like as a company, because like everybody knew.
Oh no.
It was big drama.
That's juicy.
Yeah, and then I was like, I gotta listen to their podcast episode where they talk about it, because
Wow.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
And now I'm hooked, and I listen to the Tripod,
That's crazy. That's a good name.
and they're just like dudes that talk about nothing. Like, they're like,
Yeah.
I bought a tuba, and I'm playing tuba now.
Right.
Yeah.
That was my
I
dude.
love people who talk about nothing like us.
And just fart.
I don't know any podcast. I said I don't know any podcast. I don't know any fart.
Oh, I just pushed my microphone.
I don't know no fartcasts like ours.
God, every time I laugh, I fart.
We're just like not fun anymore. On that note,
Speak about yourself. Not this.
this is so surprising and so funny. I'm the one who's pregnant. I'm just gonna like hold in all my farts and then just like shit my pants. It'll be me that really ruins the day. Are we done?
Yeah. Was that
That
an
was
episode?
I don't know. That was
Alright,
weird.
Should we
if,
do like a...
if you had to watch this, I'm sorry.
I think this was a good one.
Oh. Like and subscribe to our channel.
Oh, oh, oh,
How long is it?